And then what I would like to talk about is about SAFe. If you're familiar with SAFe, is proposing now in this new version what is the concept of business agility, right? At the end, what we want is that our companies are to be agile, right? Yes, making agile practices, but also be agile in the whole, let's say, change, in the whole value streams, right? So it's important that SAFe again split all these, let's say, information, all the practices, the agile practices in different ways, in different levels. Let's call it in different, they call it competencies. So each competency, it's is well, there are 7 competencies, and one of them is lean portfolio management. So today I'm going to talk just about just one dimension and just one part of the dimension in order that you uh, know a little bit more better about this topic. Then this is the LPM, and I think that it's important, the wording here. It's the purpose of the LPM is aligns your strategy with execution. And how are you going to do that? Well, applying lean and system thinking, and approach strategy and investment funding, agile portfolio, operations, and governance. This is the way that you are going to manage your portfolio. Okay. So, okay, return LPM is one of the 7 core competencies of the lean enterprise. Tell me something, if you please can put me in the chat. Are you familiar with SAFe? I would like to know, because in that way also I will be able to really see if I can go directly. Okay, Brian, thank you. Who else? The rest of you are familiar with the SAFe. If you please can put me in the chat. Okay, perfect. 2 of them there. Okay, the rest not. Okay, well, let me return to what we were discussing. So we were there. Only 2 people here. We were aware that the LPM is one of the 7 competencies of the lean enterprise. How, if you go for the people who is familiar with SAFe, but here what I am presenting right now is basically what SAFe call it the big picture. The big picture is something that you can just search in Google, or you can put a scale agile framework, and then in that moment it will appear a link to this big picture. Look for the big picture if you want to see it. One of the things that I really like it from this big picture is that you can zoom in each of the icons that are here. For instance, if you want to see here, if you can see here, we have here lean portfolio management. Okay, so here, then you will be able to see all the details of lean portfolio management, definition, links to books, some success cases. I mean, this is the map if you want to deep dive into a topic. But well, that is something. So if you can see lean portfolio management, what I'm going to speak today, it's here in this part, in the upper part. The SAFe organization always is like at the top to bottom. What is the meaning of that? It's at the level of enterprise, at the top level. Let's say in this way, you have here the portfolio. Even you can see here. Here is the portfolio here. So you will see that the lean portfolio management, you will have some key users that are the epic owners, the enterprise architects, And you have here some strategic themes, portfolio vision. You have here, let me put it a little bit because even I don't see. You have here the lean budgets. You have something that is called guard rails, what rails. And also you will have here epics and enablers. And you will have all what is this and how you are going to measure that really you are providing value. It's basically with some KPIs that are defined here. So this is the first part, or at the level. I know that maybe you will have several questions of what is this, or something. Yes, what is this? But basically that is the idea. What I'm going to explain, it's in the top level of all the model, of all the big picture of SAFe.